Hello everyone, Mocha Bear here. Welcome back to Mocha Bear's Hobby Den. Today I'm doing a Kickstarter project promotion video. Shall we get started? So today's project I'm super excited to talk about and promote to you all is because I've been waiting for it for a long time. I've done some interviews, I think 3 interviews with the creator, and we're just gonna go ahead and hop on over because like I said, I've been waiting a while. This is Guardians of Secret and Shadow. Uncover legendary subclasses, amazing class options, spells, magic items, and more in this immersive 200+ page expansion. I've been waiting for this for a while. I've actually did an interview within the last 3 weeks with Matt Yarrow, who is the creator of this book. You're about to see something pretty cool. But before we get to that, the goal is $6,000. We are at $2,065 with 20 of us backing it. There's 29 days to go. So you were watching this the day that the project went live. It went live this morning. I woke up at 9:13, which I was supposed to wake up at 9 o'clock, and just happened to look and saw that it was live already. So surprised by that. But let's go ahead and scroll on down. And that's your boy right there. Matthew Yarrow asked me to do a preview review. So we did our interview. I went over my notes and I made a little 10-minute video, which they've uploaded to their YouTube channel and have put here on the top of the page, of the project page. So if you want to check out what I have to say about this project in a little more detail than what I'm doing here, feel free to come to this page. Link will be in the description box down below. And click on that video. And so we're going to move on. Guardians of Secret and Shadow. What secrets are in this book? 40+ new subclasses and class options, something for every core class. Now, before I continue on, I've said this in the video that's at the top of the channel or of the page, but there are not, as far as I'm aware and what I was shown, there's nothing for the Druids, as the Druid has their own book. And at the end of this video, on both sides of the screen, there will be some video, a playlist and a video. The video will be me unboxing the Druid book that they did. The Druid book was the first project that Matthew Yarrow did. Feel free to check out that video at the end of this video and see what you think. And of course, also the Artificer will not be represented in this book as they are not covered under the OGL, or the open game license from Wizards of the Coast. But moving back on, new spells to astound, mystify, and amaze, new magic items and a complete price guide, new ancestries and backgrounds for deeper customization. Yes, I just read that. Complete price guide for magic items. New feats to expand your options, fantastic factions that add flavor and complexity to your experience, which I go over some of those in the video at the top of this page. So again, you have to come here and click that video. I am not uploading that video to my YouTube. That is on their YouTube and this page. I will do another video doing a more in-depth discussion of our interview later on my channel here. New monsters to challenge, haunt, and serve. Skill enhancements that breathe new life into overlooked abilities, which again, I go over some of those in that video, and more. So this is the cover. I'm so excited. As you can see, 5e plus compatible, 2014 and 2024 rules. Some images from the book. These are actually in the preview. I've actually even done, from our first interview, talked about the character here, the little ranger. Not all heroes shine from within. Not all shadows need to be feared. I'm super excited for this book. This is awesome. Mocha Bear's Hobby Den. That's me. That's my little logo right there too. Unleash the secrets, embrace the shadows. If you're looking for bold, immersive content to ignite your imagination and elevate your game, Guardians of Secret and Shadow is a must-have. Whether you're a player ready to transform your character or a GM weaving intrigue into every gaming session, this book offers a trove of unforgettable tools, twists, and inspirations. So we got stretch goals. $8,000. Well, introduce printable spell cards. So all spells included in the book in a ready-to-print PDF. That's awesome. 11,000. Yeah, $11,000. I can read. VTT monster tokens. 14,000 magic item cards printable. So it'll be printable, ready-to-print PDF most likely. 18,000 secret and shadow dice set. Oh my, y'all, come on. We can do this. We can do this. 18,000 for some dice. Yes, please. $22,000. Updated Druid and Dire Druid classes, subclasses, and options included. Ooh, okay. So if we can get it to 22,000, they will introduce some of the Druid stuff, and the Dire Druid class is pretty awesome. 28,000 updated Druid and Dire Druid spells and magic items included. Oh, so they're gonna be introducing. Okay, we have to do it. We have to do this, y'all. We have to do this. If you want to see some of the Druid stuff in this book, you gotta promote this. You gotta share this. 32,000 the Witchblade STL file. Ooh, that's cool. And then 36,000 the Familiar Spirits STL file. That's awesome. Now, Witchblade, if you're curious what that is a new subclass for the Sorcerer. Again, I briefly talk about it in the video at the top of the page. So you have to come here, watch that video. Again, it's like 10-minute video. You have to watch it. Table of contents. The following is the current table of contents, which may change based on the stretch goals and feedback from our backers. So we have species or races, the Erodin, which are a form of high elf, Fell Dwarf, which are like the Underdark dwarves, the Duergar, but different. Noble Dwarf, which is like the dwarven version of the High Elf. And then Malifar, or the Blood Elf. Pretty much vampiric elves. We've got backgrounds, the Horror Elves, which from what I was told and my understanding, if I'm correct, is a background for High Elves. Classes, we got Barbarian, with the Beastborn, Bloodsworn, and Path of Ancestral Wisdom. Subclass options. The Bard gets the College of Records. The Cleric gets the Deathkeeper domain, which I'm excited for. The Doomsayer domain, the Exploration domain, and the Storm domain, which Matthew said was his take on the Tempest domain. Some differences in it. They will also have access to Commanding Voice, Rebuking Powers, and Sacred Relics / weapons. Again, I'm going to be doing a more in-depth video on my interview notes that I took with Matthew, and it will cover Sacred Relic and weapons. Fighter will be getting Arcane Warrior, Banner of the Worm, Blade, Bravado, Captain of the Guard, Divine Knight, Scalebearer, Spellguard, and War Summoner. They will get access to Lethal Strike, Tactical Actions, and Call to Arms. Now, they're optional class feats. Monk, Warrior of Eternity. Paladin, the Erodin and Reaper, which I'm excited for the Reaper. Ranger, Banner of Witherthune, Dark Walker, Dwarven Stormhammer, Master of the Hunt, Spirit Walker, and Woodland Hero. They will have access to Hunter's Instinct, Hunter's Sign, Forest Fit, and Targeted Strike. The Rogue will have Shadow Masters. Now, I'm curious why they subclass is misspelled, Matthew. Just want to let you know that. Wonder why subclass is sitting there, but not in the others. But Shadow Masters. Then Sorcerer, the Witchblade. Again, come to the page, watch the video. I talk briefly about the Witchblade. Warlock, the Elder Dragon Patron, and Revenant Sorcerer. I don't remember talking about that, and I wonder if that's supposed to be with the Sorcerer or if it's actually supposed to be with the Warlock. But that's the reason of these videos. Matthew does check out my videos, so hopefully you're seeing this, sir. Wizard, Banner of Krakenmoor, Fire Mage, Mage Master, Sage, School of Thaumaturgy, and Wandering Wizard. Then they have access to the Great Grimoire and Staff and Wand of Power. Feats, Buckler, Fighting Style of Dirty Fighting and Knife Fighter, Magically Gifted, Magically Inspired, and Versatile Mastery. Equipment, Hunter's Kit, Skill Enhancement, Investigation, Medicine, and Monster Lore checks. We went over this in the interview. I talk a bit about this in the video at the top of the page, and I will be talking more about it in the future video. Factions: Arcanatherium, Dragon Banners, Keepers of the Dead, Order of the Black Arrow, Seekers, and Sword Marks. Now, from our very first interview, I did a video talking about Order of the Black Arrow. That is going to be in the playlist at the end of this page. At the end of this video, that will be amongst those videos in that playlist. So check that out. I mentioned I think I mentioned the Dragon Banners in there as well. Maybe even Keepers of the Dead in that playlist. But then the Arcanatherium I mentioned in the video at the top of this page. Spells: 30 plus new spells. Magic items: 30 plus new items. Magic item price guide for everything in this book and the SRD. So, yeah, that's something we definitely need. And the bestiary: elder dragons, I'm super excited. 12 plus familiar spirits, and those are things that can become familiars for you if you cast like the Find Familiar spell, or you have an ability or feature that allows you to gain a familiar like the Warlock does. A deep dive into ghouls, ghast, wights, and wraiths. Our previous work. If you want to know what kind of quality you can expect from this project, just listen to what some of someone might want to fix this up. It's supposed to say some of our backers said about our last projects. Druids, Secrets of the Primal Circle. And I have to check it out to see if I'm in that. But risks and challenges. Okay, so before we click on this, we're going to go over the pledges. So, of course, you have make a pledge without a reward, $1. This will give you access to the pledge manager. We've got $25 for Strike Before the Shadows Deepen. So this will give you access to, actually, let me go ahead. Oh, no. Okay. So this gives you the PDF of the book and then print on demand code for a hardcover copy. So print details and scroll. So pretty much what that means is every pledge level is going to be PDF. That's the default. And I go over the reason for that in the video at the top of the page. So you have to come to the Kickstarter page and watch that video. Again, it's 10 minutes, gives you information, a little more information on this project and the reasoning for all of this. But backing the project at any tier gives you access to print on demand code for a hardcover copy, except for the $1, which will give you access to the pledge manager, which you can do during then. Access to backer only updates and playtest materials, all unlocked stretch goals, and your name immortalized in the book of names, so supporter credits. Go ahead and move on to here. We have the Shadow Archive, which is the digital edition. This is $30, and this gives you the PDF of the book, all stretch goals, access to backer, and your name. So this does not give you access to the print on demand. So that's the only correction to me. Shadow Archive. It's PDF plus POD. Whether you walk in light or shadow, the archive is yours. Get the full PDF and the power to print your own hardcover copy, crafted for those who still honor the written word. So this includes everything in the Shadow Archive digital edition and the print on demand code. That's what it is. It's limited quantity. I can read. So Strike Before the Shadows of Deepen. If you want to get the PDF and the physical, there are 4 left of. Oh wow! So by the time this is live, you might not be able to access it. It's a good thing I paid attention a little more. But yeah, so $10 more for the standard price. But that gives you the physical and the PDF. Mythmaster. This gives you everything in the Voice of Lore Keepers tier, and you can collaborate to create a name spell, magic item, lore, or monster. And then you're invited to participate in playtest sessions with designers. That is $125. There are 20 of slots of that available. I did not do that. I wanted to, but I am where I won't have the time to participate in the playtest sessions, and I want to be able to give everyone else that is interested a chance to do that, because I feel like if you want to back that tier, go ahead, because that's more money going towards the project guaranteed success. But I do encourage people to do this tier if they are going to actually participate in the playtest sessions, because that will help the group, the company, everybody to fix any mistakes or to nerf or buff anything with the subclass options or spells that need to be worked on before the book is finalized. Again, I would have done this tier, but I wanted to give everyone else the opportunity, because I really would have loved to create either a spell, item, lore, or monster. But again, I didn't back it out of fairness to everyone else to give another 20 people the opportunity to do it. Then there's another tier that I'll go over, which is the one I did, but we'll do that after this. There is a Merchant Vault, the retail tier. It is $150. This gives you 3 PDFs of Guardians of Secret and Shadow, gives you 3 print-on-demand codes for a hardcover, and then 3 copies of all the unlocked stretch goals, and then your store's name will be featured in the book. So look forward to that. And then we are going to go up to what I did, Voice of the Lore Keepers. So this gives you the PDF and the POD, your name in the credits, an invitation to a live design Q&A session, and early access to playtest content, which I definitely want to take advantage of because I'm currently running a game online on Roll20 with my friends. Anything that I get access from this, I'm definitely going to be testing out with my group. I actually have some stuff that he has to send me that I've requested that I get to try out. Okay, I'm not in that, but whatever. I'm at the top of the page. But that is the project. Again, I'm super excited for this, as I was quoted. I cannot wait for this to come out. I love subclass options, and all the things that we went over in the interview sounded really cool, had me super excited, especially for the fighter. But the Sorcerer's Witchblade sounds super cool. Again, link to the project page and any of the social media that I can gather will be in the description box down below. Check them out. Check out the video at the top of the Kickstarter page where I go over some of the things in a little more detail than what's shown here on the Kickstarter page. And again, I will be doing a more in-depth video from our interview later on to upload here. If you are excited for this project, if you're interested to see what's in store for us, please give this video a like, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, then hit the bell icon, set notifications to all, get notified when I upload videos and do live streams, as some Kickstarter promo videos do go live the day that the projects go live, so they're unscheduled. Also, please comment down below what you think about this project. If you watched my video at the top of that page, what do you think about what I had to say? And then what are you not looking forward to, or what do you think you would like to see added or changed? And then also, what tier are you thinking about possibly pledging at? I'd love to hear about that. And then please lastly, share this video, bring awareness to my channel, bring awareness to Matthew Yarrow's project, Homebrewed Games, and help us both continue to grow, because I'm super excited. I've been able to work with a few companies over the years on doing promotional videos and getting to speak with them, and this is one of them. Matthew Yarrow is a really cool guy. Every time we've done an interview, it's gone really well, and he's been very informative and excited to answer any questions that I have. Please back this project, as this is a project by nerds for nerds. Gonna go ahead and end it there, so please as always take care of yourselves, and until next time, hobby on.